Yes, sir. Yes, yes, people. What going on? What going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. The water is just fine. Come on in. All right. Yeah, Mose. What going on? What going on, Mose? We in here, fam. All right. Come on in here, Mose. We're gonna do this.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Y'all already know the deal. We just trained the live here real quick.
Yeah. As usual, you might see us looking kind of crazy, just staring at you like this. We're not. We're sharing live. So you all should do too. Share with everyone you like, you don't like. Just tell them, well, yeah, got something interesting going on, and you need to see this, despite what you're doing in your life. Don't mind the corona. And I'm sure Shawn would agree with me when I say this, right?
You already know, fam. You already know. That's what we're doing.
Shawn is singing. I don't know what he's saying.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Just a little gift from me to you. And if you are already in the chat and you get an invite from me, please ignore it. I apologize. You know how it is. Just invite everybody on in. So, you know, think of it as I really love you, you know, and I really, really want you here. Think of it like that.
Yeah, what he's saying.
That's what it's about. How you feeling, Morse? How was your week?
It's another Sunday, bro. How much I can tell you is like, yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
All right. It is what it is indeed. And what it shall be forever shall be. Oh, you see, somebody said they want a freestyle? Oh, I said, yo, guys, one of the nicest, preciseness, sharpest jinsu nicest. Hey, yo. Shout out to everybody who's joining us today on this Sunday, lovely Sunday. While you're here, share the live. Send it to a friend, family, as Mo said. Bring your people in. Bring your people in. Oh, what's going on, Mrs. Nigel Carrington? What's going on, sir? Miranda, you just got back from the beach. Isn't there such a thing as a curfew? I'm only saying that because I'm hidden.
Why would you even be on this heating?
Why she gotta come in here? The first thing she's saying, I trying to be positive, fam. It's Sunday, God's day. I trying to just do my thing, right? She gotta come in here talking about she just come from the beach. That ain't necessary. That's not necessary. We ain't gotta be talking about the beach. Shout out to everybody who's joining us. We got an exciting show for y'all today. We got some good stuff in the works. We're just gonna wait a little bit, let a few more people come in. Thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate y'all. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write the topic for today. We got a good one, good y'all. So this is the second.
Hang on. Don't do that. Hang on a bit. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Is your other line working, sir?
I believe so, sir.
We're about to find out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Squat.
We're about to find out right now.
Boom. Oh, change the children. Yeah, well, I see what you did with children. Slash, we're going to put that / ideas. All right? Just so for clarity. We don't want any trouble. All right?
Nah.
So, yeah.
Because people are like, oh my God, are they really doing that today?
So, wait, are you posting it? What was that? You sending it to me? You posting it? Because I can't post it from this phone.
No,
so
you can't? Yeah, but I thought you could just see it, and then you send it, and then you send it, and then you see it, and then you do your thing, and then afterwards.
Yeah, that's cool. Thumbs up. Send it through. All right. Put it in there. Put it in there. What's up, people? We're gonna get this party started officially. Thank y'all for joining us. We're gonna crank it up here a little bit. Welcome to episode 2 of the second season of the Xion Variety Show. Let's go. Beat courtesy of Mike Costa, aka Journeyman Artist. Oh. Woo! Ooh, that's scratching? I did that. That was me. That was me. I told him add the little chicka. The gates of Xion are open. Welcome. We are here for you. My name is Shawn, aka MD Guys. I am the founder of the Xion Network. And with me, as always, is
Julian L. Mosely, aka M-O-8-Z, spelled as Mose. I ain't got much to say, but you know, co-host. And the guy that who co-hosts with Shawn. That's much I can say.
There we go. And for those of you who may be new, who don't know what this is, the Xion Network is a comic book networking group that I started here in Philadelphia a few moons ago. And we started doing these monthly meetups in person. And but now, unfortunately, we can't do the in-person thing as much. So at the suggestion of my amazing co-host, Mose, he said, hey, we should do an online thing. You know what I mean? So we are here from the beautiful IG studios like this, like what we did with the players. And we are coming to you every Sunday at 5 p.m. to give you a little bit of some pop culture discussions and stuff like that, right? So before we get fully into the show, I should say the following show may contain some trace amounts of cussing, some silliness, some rudeness, some shenanigans, some sexual innuendos, some strong opinions. But the views expressed in this show, by Julian and I do not reflect Xion as a whole, right? We just want to give you a little escape from the crazy world and have some fun. So don't take shit so serious. Bam. With that disclaimer out of the way, what is coming up on today's show? Well, we have our discussion. We have our special guest, Jason Richardson, is going to be joining us. Clap it up for Jason Richardson in the building. He's going to be coming in here soon. We're going to bring him on like around 5:25, 5:30. We're going to talk about all his properties, all the stuff he got going on. We're going to do a little trivia. We're going to have the Phantom Zone. Shout out to J-Man Artist who's in the building, who provided this beautiful beat. We're going to have our Phantom Zone. We're going to have our Spotlight. We're going to have What's on the Desk. We're going to have How Does It Look? How Was It? We're going to have our Verses. We're going to have our Lit Pick. And we're going to have in other news. We got so much stuff for y'all. We love y'all. This is why we do this. Yo, Mose, do you feel the love?
I can see it all on the show.
Feel the love tonight. But to get into, we're going to start off because we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to have a little roundtable discussion, right? And the topic for today, I'm going to see, because I asked Mose to post it, but he didn't post it. I don't understand.
I sent it on the other side. You usually get it, and I thought you could get it.
And I asked you to post it because I got to go through a lot of hoops with this phone. So can you just? I got to do everything myself in here. I don't understand. Wait. I don't understand, man. Can you post it for a brother? The discussion for today is killing your children. Ooh, well, hold on. Not your children, not your physical kids. We're talking about your ideas, your concepts. There it is. That's my man. All right, that's my man. Killing. Notice the shit. I'm not going to pin that one, Mose, because I don't want children. I don't want that one.
Let's go again. Okay.
Ideas. I'm trying to tell y'all, people. Trying to tell y'all. Let me take a sip before we get into the shit. So, shout out to everybody joining us. Share the live. We're talking about killing your children, but not children, literally. We're talking about your ideas, right? This is going to be a roundtable discussion today. And you, the audience, you are going to be part of the panel. You're going to be the next component to this roundtable discussion. We don't have the ideas. Most of the night, we don't have the ideas. We want to put stuff out there, and you tell us what you think, all right? And the idea came to me when I was reading an article with Robert Kirkman. For those of you who know who Robert Kirkman is, he's the creator of Walking Dead. He's the creator of Invincible, very prolific writer. And he did an interview, and I want to read it right here. He said, the guy that interviewed him said, you know, you're pretty prolific, Robert. You've written titles like Brit, Battle Pope, Invincible, The Walking Dead. You'll start a series. If it doesn't land, you move on to the next.
Right.
He said that's a pretty interesting approach for a creator. Robert said, well, I think that the best advice I can give to young creators, and I try to talk to the young image creators about it all the time. Oftentimes they take offense, which I never really understand. He'll say, how's your book doing? The person will say, not good. It's a real struggle. And then he will tell them, great, cancel it. Do another book. He said they react like he's telling them to kill one of their children. But I mean, I started my career thinking I would do Battle Pope until it became successful. Like, I literally was that dumb. I thought I would do Battle Pope, and eventually maybe it would sell enough to catch someone's interest. They would do like a South Park cartoon, blah, blah, blah. And right. Battle Pope would be something big. For those of you who don't know, Battle Pope was one of his first books. He said, and that would be his career, and then he would move on to something else. But he said he went to a convention, and there was a creator there who was miserable. He had this big property, right, Mose? It's hugely successful property. But the guy was miserable. And he left, and he said, yo, I never want to be, if that guy is super successful but still miserable, and Battle Pope isn't doing that well, I don't want to feel like that. I want to just create. So he went home and he said he created 4 more titles. He created Science Dog, Tech Jacket, Capes, Brit, and another one, Cloudfall, over the next 6 months. And he said, you know what? I'm going to do everything. Maybe one of them will hit. It seems like much better odds if I do a ton of books as opposed to one. He says he thinks that people will try a new project a lot easier than they will pick up a 5th issue of a book. So I was thinking about that, right?
That's interesting.
I was thinking about his method. I was thinking about how he said that he'll do something. If it doesn't hit, he'll move on. Doesn't hit, move on. Another one doesn't hit, move on, right? He'd rather create a bunch of stuff than sticking with one thing. And then I read this other article. So I was like, that seems interesting. I want to talk about it. But then I read this other article that really cemented it for me. And it was a tweet. It was a tweet. It was a tweet.
A tweet. It was a tweet. Sarah, that is go down in history. You said a tweet. Good. Cool.
Yes. So it was a tweet from a writer by the name of Amy Charlotte Keene. And she made a tweet that said, "The Queen's Gambit." This is a show on Netflix with the chess player, right?
Right.
Said the Queen's Gambit has been viewed by 62 million people. It's one of Netflix's highest streamed shows to date, right? The producer, Alan Scott, which is also the name of a Green Lantern, right?
Green Lantern, yes. Funny in it.
You see how that's all coming together? Boom.
Right.
So it said the producer, Alan Scott, was on BBC News talking about how it took 30 years with 9 rewrites, and every studio he showed it to, no one would be interested. They all said no one would be interested in chess. She said, please persevere with that thing that you're making. And this is the last little piece of the preamble, right? The build it to it. Somebody replied and said, there's nothing wrong with abandoning a project. In fact, doing so means you can focus on your next one, which can be hugely successful. They say a great idea is the most dangerous thing in the world if it's the only one you have. Innovation, success, and creation are iterative. Your first big idea can be a flop, and perseverance isn't about sticking with one particular idea. Rather, it is about relentlessly staying in the game. You can give up on an idea, but never give up on yourself. So, Mose and the panel, our panel of audience, the question is to you, killing your children. You know what? I'm just going to write it in here myself.
Because I did it twice, and then you just let it ramble, sir.
I didn't see the second one.
Hang on.
Thank you.
Hang on.
Thank you. I don't ask for much.
All right.
I don't think so.
Hang on.
So my question to y'all is, what do y'all think? Is it a case where
there again,
should you stick with that one thing?
Right.
Till it gets where you want it to be. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. Mose, I don't know if you know this, bro, but I love you, man. Okay? I want you to know that. Okay? It's real. Not just me saying that. So that's the question, is should you stick with your one idea till it hits? Should you move on, work on multiple ones? Where's the line of perseverance? What does perseverance mean? Where's, like, because you could be working on 10 different ideas and they never hit.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Tell me your thoughts, Mose. What do you think? What do you think?
This is how I think. As you know, I'm working on several. I could say eight. Let's say that I have like 8 children.
You got 8 kids right now.
Yeah, okay. Just say they got like 8 kids, and I have 3 outside children. Believe it or not,
3 outside children.
Okay. 3 outside children, right?
For the American audience, you got 3 children with another woman.
With another
with 3 different baby mamas.
3 different women. Okay, that's basically how it was. But
okay.
I've been working on one steadily, and then up until recently, there was an insertion where I had like a lot of ideas happening, and since I wasn't able to draw or create any of them, I was sitting and writing different ideas for them, for each individual one. And ones that pop up way better than the others, I say let me just write, as I can't draw right now. If I could sit somewhere quietly and just start to flesh out these ideas, sure. So that keeps me busy, to be honest with you. And not to say, well, all right, what am I going to do next? What's going to happen next? So I said, no, I have things where that I can sit and work on it. In case one doesn't work, I have another. And in case that one doesn't work, I have another. And I have several, and they keep going and they keep adding. So to me, I think that is best that you keep working on others. Just in case that one doesn't work, you say, well, you just can't give up on that one. You say, well, all right, I try my best at this one, and that's just it. Now you just gotta keep going. Persevere as much as possible as you can, and that's the whole point of it. But for me, there's one child that I had disregard. Yeah, I'm that type of father.
Well,
it was terrible. Like, yeah, it was like it didn't work for me. I was saying, well, all right, maybe like, well, yeah, you're 18 right now, and you're just giving me all this grape because I have this big, huge baby in my hand, and I'm just like, yeah. So, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, I get it. You and your mom wasn't really getting along. There was some tension.
Yeah, and then I just feeding all this stuff happening, and then this little idiot son of mine just had to be like, being an idiot, not following rules and stuff like that. Want to be terrible. So he was like, yeah, I'm like, okay, all right. If you want to be a man, you're 18. Get the fuck out.
Whoa.
Simple.
Okay. Yeah. That's how you're doing it. All right.
That's how we did it. And then it's only up until like late last year, like November. I heard this knocking at the door. Like, I was like, yeah, who's it? It's me. Me who? That's why I was like, oh, because usually I have like this my titles of stories will be their names. So when I say Omnitons, that'll be the baby. If I say X, that'll be something else. If I said Renegades, that'll be something else. So when I say F Squad, that is the bastard child. Okay, I just saying. So F Squad came and he was like, yeah, it's me. It's like, yeah, hey, how you doing? It's like, you know, it's like, no, I can't do it no more. It's just you just abandoned me, and I like, you know what? It's the holidays. You know, I've been a bad father. I'm sorry, sir. Sorry. Just come on in. Are you good? Are you good? You looking thin? My God. And the thing is about it is
Mm,
that I've created so many stories that this one mirrors me the most. And
mhm,
then it's like wondering why have I abandoned this idea so long, because it speaks a lot more to anything else that I've been doing for a long time. So I was wondering, is like, why did I even take away this? Because the ideas for this story keep coming faster and heavier. Ron won the Horsemen with Noah, and Chuck the Horsemen actually. Um, they would see different things happening, and then I was like, I need to get this idea out. So I started to write different ideas and stuff for the same idea, for the same F squad, and it was like, this keeps coming and keeps going. So I repaired that relationship with one of my
mhm.
sons, and then I keep working on it. And again, going back to the original part where I said that you got to keep working. For me, if you stop and say, well, this wasn't something that I wanted to do, because I thought this is going to be a big hit. I'm going to make a lot of money from this. I'm going to make tons of merch, all this stuff, and it flopped. What else you do? You sit and just sulk. Nah, you keep working. That's it. That's how I feel about it. So as
Mm.
far as that goes, let's don't just sit on one idea. I think it's going to be the best thing. Keep working. You never know. You never
I
know
see
when.
I see a lot of division amongst the audience. So I see a lot of people saying that it's tough to work on, it's tough to focus on multiple
Mm,
children, right?
mm,
You should focus your attention on one. I see some
yeah.
people saying that it's okay to have multiple projects. Um, I think I think we're missing something though. If we got to be really
Mm,
honest, right? I think the key is you have to complete it. I think sometimes we get too caught up. There's a step missing. I think that we get
right.
so caught up in the production of it. We're always producing. All of us got ideas, right? We're always
Right.
producing various ideas. But are you seeing that one thing to completion? And then if it doesn't hit, move on. Now I think the other thing
Understood.
is I saw one of the comments say that what if that the idea just needs tweaking? What if it didn't
Again.
hit, but that just means you weren't doing something on the other end, as far as marketing,
Right.
as far as the story could use a little work. I saw
Right.
Ron was saying that sometimes you got to be honest with yourself as far as like what you put into the project. You can listen. You gotta be straight up and say this is garbage. It needs to be reworked, right?
Mm-hmm.
So me, I feel like as creators, the one thing that we got to do is that we got to put a product out first. If we gonna be real, we gotta put that product out first. We gotta see it through.
Understandable.
And then the second thing is that you 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 try to make it as good as you can make it and think about all the avenues. Sometimes you can't think of everything, but
Right.
I don't think there's anything wrong with coming back to your kid. Shout out to J Man artist who said he doesn't kill his children, his ideas. He puts them on timeout. So I like that. I like that. Sometimes you gotta ground them a little bit. Sometimes you might gotta kick them out the house. You know what I mean? For a
You
year.
have to.
You
No,
might you might gotta kick them out for a little bit and
I
come
kept
back to
mine.
it later on.
Yeah, I kept mine like 11 years ago, and it came back last year. So yeah.
Mm. Well, I
Uh-huh.
think the other thing too, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful comparing your kids to the kids down the
To
block.
others,
You know what I mean?
yes, totally. Don't.
Sometimes your child may not be that good looking. You gotta be real with yourself. All right? Not every baby is cute. I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, look at my cute little baby." I'm like, weird.
Really?
Behind that, behind that thing, we
Uh,
gotta be honest, people.
uh,
So you might gotta go back to the lab and try again. Your child may not be as smart as the other one down the street. You know what I mean?
right.
I hate when people do stuff like I just talking shit. I just talking shit. But I hate when people do stuff like they'll say, "Look at what my kid could do. Do that thing that you do." And the child is like 12 and they count to 5. I'm not impressed. I'm not. They didn't do it for me. They didn't do it for me. Do better.
All right, come
So
on.
you say
Hang on. Wait a minute. Is the child differently able or special or something? Maybe.
just regular, this is a regular child that's not
No,
that smart,
no,
right?
no, no, no,
You
no,
can't.
Sean.
You
The
don't
child
impress me with
must
that.
have some sort, some disability for it to only come up to 5. It must be. Nah,
Because
I refuse to,
I just saying,
sir. I
it's just saying.
refuse.
Maybe you're
No, I
not teaching your child
refuse.
enough.
No,
Maybe you
no.
aren't teaching your child enough. All right. Same thing with creators, right? I see some. If I hear one more person tell me about this amazing, brilliant idea they have is the greatest thing since this thing is. Oh my God! You wait till you hear it. You're going to want to draw this for free. And I hear it, and I do that thing where you wait and you wait for them to finish. You're like, oh, okay. And they're like, no, that's it. That was the idea. All right. That was trash. We got to be honest with our children and develop them a little bit more. Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe
Well,
they need to be left back for a class or
first
two.
thing, first thing first, Sean. I ain't drawing shit for free.
Okay.
That's
All
one thing
right.
you need to stop.
All right.
Because like as soon as you come out, it is like, yeah, you're gonna do it for free. It's like, really? You know me so well.
Yeah.
Let's hear this idea. Let's see if we're gonna draw it for. I'm gonna give up all of my free time to draw this for free. What it could be doing something
No,
else.
is
And
there
then
ever a time when you would draw something for free? Like let's say that I don't know, like Joe Quesada, Steven Spielberg, somebody say, hey, you know, I like your work. I want you to draw this 22-page comic book. We can't pay you now, but there's a chance we're gonna do a fundraiser reel. There's a chance we might pay you later on. Are you doing it?
I can't take exposure to the bank, fam.
That's a lie.
What are you talking?
That's a lie. You're lying. You trying to tell me if Steven
Joke.
Spielberg came out right now and was like, yo, I got a project for you.
Well, all
No?
them movies that you've been paying, he got money, fam. You ever no. F you pay me.
Wow.
Straight.
Wow. You changed,
You
Mose.
kidding?
Changed. What
What?
happened to you, man? Who
Nah,
hurt you?
I did no, that's facts, fam. That is facts.
That
Would
hurt
you do it? Would you do it?
me?
Steven
You
Steven
know,
Spielberg came to you and wanted to want him
right,
to draw, right?
right.
Want
Yeah.
you to pay him. Not sorry. I'm mixing it up. Want you to draw something for him for free. Would you do it?
I'll be honest with you, right? It depends on the person and the situation. I won't jump at it. But maybe if it was Steven Spielberg and he's like, yo, Shawn, listen, we want you to do this project. There is a certain level of connection that person brings to it. Sometimes there is a certain value in connections. Now, if you're just regular Joe Small, right? If you're just a regular guy like me, you know what I mean? Like you maybe you got less followers than me, and you're like, hey Shawn, draw this thing for me for free, and I'll put it out there online. Come on, no. But let's be real. You got somebody with the backing. You got somebody with a certain level. Rihanna. If Rihanna came to you and say, listen, you know what I mean? Draw this thing. I'm going to put it. No, we know Rihanna got money. But yes, if she said, yo, Mose, I want you to draw this thing. Knowing that she got so many million of followers, she could put you into certain circles. She can introduce you to Jay-Z. You don't going to do it?
Here we're going on. She even had to say that much because even before she even asked me, I already got she in innocent. One of my stepchildren actually I have her in one of those stories. So shit, she just go, you know what I mean? So just saying.
No,
But you
but
didn't answer my question though. You didn't answer my question.
what?
No,
I
you still
did.
have you still no,
I
no, you
did.
didn't. You didn't
Don't
say
do that.
exactly if Steven Spielberg came to you and said that. You would say either yes or no.
I would do it for Rihanna. You know what I mean? I would do it for Rihanna.
See?
Because it's,
All right, you know what?
especially
Let's burn the
what's
gas
up?
because you just
Okay.
doing this right now to me.
Okay,
I'm burning
just
gas.
say. I would do it for Rihanna. Ever since we broke up, she was looking for ways to get back in, and I was like, yo, I should draw that book. I should draw, I should do that thing she was asking me about. When we was together, it was rocky, and that was why. So,
Saw what you did there, though. Saw
right,
what you did there with the
right.
Rocky thing. Okay, all right. I
Come
see it.
on.
I see it. I see it.
Let's bring on our guests. How about we do that?
Yes.
Let's take the focus
Yes.
off of
Because
me and Rihanna's old relationship. You know what I mean? That's water under the bridge. You know what I mean? That's water under the umbrella. Ella, coming to the stage. What's up? We're gonna see you in a little bit more, right?
Yep. Peace.
We'll be back. All right. So this is the part of the show, people, where we bring on our special guests. And coming up, I saw him in there. We're gonna have a nice little discussion with the man, the myth, Xion Richardson. Jason, I'm about to send you the signal. Oh yeah, I should put in VT Heroes. Thank you all for rocking out with us. For all those of you who are in here. Whoa, why isn't this? There we go. Boom. Yeah, for all of those of you who are in here, thank you. Remember, if you just came in, share the live. Let's bring this man in here and do this. Take it up a notch. Take it up to the next level. Jason, what's up, fam? You coming in? Come on in here, sir. We're waiting for VT Heroes, aka Xion Richardson. Yo, by the way, y'all comments crack me up. Hopefully we don't have any issues with Jason. You know how it is when it's live. You know, sometimes technical difficulties. You know what I mean? What's up, Jason? Where you at? Waiting on you. VT Heroes. Come on in here, sir. I mean, if you want, while I wait, I could call up my ex Rihanna. I could bring her on. You know what I mean? I don't like to do that. What's up, Jason? Where you at, bro? Where are you? Come on in here, sir. What's the word? I saw you in here earlier. What's up, fam? Boom, it's sent. Waiting on you, Xion Richardson. The man, the myth, the legend, modern day Renaissance man. All right. What we gotta do? We gotta put some ones in the chats for you, Jason. That's what you doing? You gotta put some ones up in here? Jason, so I hope you're on your phone. First of all, you gotta be on your phone, right? To accept. Come on in. I know you've done lives before. I've seen your lives before. You know what I mean? You're a master of telecommunications. All right? If I don't see you, I'll tell you what. We'll switch it up. You send me a request. All right? How about that? All right? I'm going to give you a few more seconds. Don't tell me you're shy, Jason. Come on now. I've seen those pictures online. All right, tell you what, Jay, you send me a request. How about that? All right? VT Heroes, send a request. In the meantime, let's keep talking about this this killing your ideas thing. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a case where it's too many people also want their child to be the best and the brightest, right? Everybody's child can't be number one. And I think that's one of the problems that we have now in this society, where it's like there's no second place anymore. There's no third place, right? Everybody's like, oh, everybody's first. There's no losers. Everybody wins. That's not reality. That's not the case. Your child may not be the biggest, best thing out there. And that has to be okay too. That should be okay too. All right? But I think this goes back to what we were saying before on a couple episodes and last week. What does success mean for you? Right? What is it going to take for you to be happy with that child? You know what I mean? Does your child have to be first in class every time, valedictorian? I know parents that their child has to bring home all A's. If you got a B on there, is a problem. You're going to be eating soup if you don't bring home A's for no one. That's what's going to happen. That's what that B means. I don't agree with that. As long as your child is doing the best it can, I'm fine with it. VT Heroes, listen, fam. I don't know what's going on. Moles, we might have to cancel VT Heroes. I'm disappointed. Jason, what's up? What's up? What's waiting for you, fam? I don't know. Send me a message. What's going on? You want to go? You want to go on a different? You need to go on a different line or something? Do you want me to hit up official J1 Studios? What's up? Talk to me, fam. Let me know. The people are waiting. They want to see the Jamaican sensation. What's up? Oh, wait, by the way, for anybody that's joining us, right, when we say children, we're talking about your ideas as creators, all right? We're not talking literal children. We're talking your ideas. So if you hear me out here talking reckless, I'm not talking about your actual kid, your flesh and blood. We're talking about ideas and when is it time to let go? What level of success do you want your child to be at? You know what I mean? All that type of stuff. You are part of the round table. I don't have the answers. Me and Moles, we don't have all the answers. We just putting stuff out there. It's just a discussion. You know what I mean? Cool way to spend a Sunday. Jason, what's up? I think we got to move on, Jay. I tried. I don't know what's going on with you, fam. You could put a message in your chat. What's going on? I'm going to give you one more minute. Let me just check. And see if he sent me a message on anything else. All right. So we have the technology to do that. I apologize, people. All right. I apologize to you. Oh, nope. Don't want to do that. Not now. All right. So Jason said that the request is being denied from his phone. I don't know why. Yeah, see if I had him blocked. No, sir, I do not have you blocked. I don't know what's up. Yo, Jay, switch to another platform. Come on in the official J1. Can you do that? I'm gonna hit you up from official J1 Studios. All right, that's what we gotta do. We're gonna keep it moving here. It's live, people. You know how it is. It happens. It happens. All right. But we don't stop the show. We don't stop it. We keep going, y'all. We keep going. I just sent a request to official J1 Studios. Come on in here, Jason. Let's do this thing. Let's do the damn thing. Once again, this beat courtesy of J-Man artists, Journeyman artists. Thank y'all for coming through. Jason, I just sent you a request from official J1 Studios, all right? So see if you could join that way. If you can't, we got to move on. I'm sorry, man. I apologize. You know? Can you come through? What's up? What's up, brother? Don't leave me hanging, man. Don't do it. Don't leave me out here, Jason. Nothing? I don't know, fam. Talk to me. Send a message. Put it in the chat. What's up? What's going on? All right. I'm sorry, man. Gonna have to move on. I'm on here. I sent you the request, fam. What's up? I'll send it again. All right. You know how this thing is. It's live. It's live. You know what I mean? You know, we trying over here. You know? We trying. You know what happened? Ever since I started talking shit about Rihanna, right? Ever since I said she's my ex, this is what happened. This is what happened. No, the interview for VT is not over. We're having some technical difficulties. We're trying to get J1 on, but his other page wasn't working, VT Heroes. So we're trying the official J1 Studios. I'm sending the requests. Hopefully he's able to join us. Because this is a man who has tons of experience creating. I really wanted his insight into this. Okay, so Moles is in here doing his executive producer things. He said, "Lock your phone and try again." So I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. So hopefully Jason knows what that means. Come on, Spider-Man. Come on in here, Spidey. I gotta ask you, is it? I don't know. It says you're unable to join. So I don't know, man. I'm disappointed. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on, fam. I wanted you to be a part of the show, but we gotta move on, man. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the messages, fam. I'm sorry, man. We gotta move on. I apologize, people. We'll try again. Maybe we'll try again later on. Or did you send a request, Jason? You send a request. Let me know. If you send a request, send a request and let me know you sent the request so I can bring you on. All right? Let's try that. We're going to try everything. We don't give up around here, people. We don't give up easy. You know what I mean? I've been in some toxic relationships. Maybe I should have left a while ago. That's a whole nother conversation. All right? But I don't give up that easy. And I don't want to do it to the people to deny them what you got to offer us. All right? So, I don't know, fam. I don't know. All right. Sorry, brother.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I tried, man. I don't know what happened. Sorry,
Oh, no,
Jason.
either.
We're gonna try again. Jason, you can't send me a request to be in your life. Do not do that. So it seems that you are able to go live, but you're not able to come in here. I don't know
That's
what's
weird.
going on. I'm sorry. We're gonna try again at another date, man. Maybe we'll try again next week. All right. So that is hilarious, Ron. He said Shawn is in a relationship with Impossible Burger. That's definitely toxic. Let me tell you something, bro. I had one of the best burgers of my
Oh,
life
okay.
last night. All right. Picture it: pretzel bun, vegan Kobe Jack cheese, some mayo, vegan of course, some lettuce, hummus, guacamole, salsa, barbecue sauce, and some fresh made chips. Oh, oh, oh God. Oh, I had to smoke a cigarette afterwards. And I don't even smoke, but I had to smoke a cigarette.
That shit
No,
sound
Jason,
like
I cannot
heartburn.
be in your life. Sorry, Jason. I don't know if you hear me. I can't be in your life. You gotta be on this show. I can't
Yeah,
stop.
you gotta be
Come on, bro.
you gotta be
You
on
gotta
this
come in here.
life. Yeah, you gotta stop your
So we
life.
gonna
You
try
have to
again.
come in here. Yeah.
Right. Yes. So sorry. But come on. That burger was so good. Y'all don't know. Can I get some love for the Beyond Burger? Has anybody in here tried the Beyond Burger? Have you
Please,
had the
let's
Beyond
let's
Burger? Have
let's
you had the pretzel bun? Moles, have you had it?
no.
You what? You don't know what you're missing out on, fam.
That's good.
You don't know
That's
what
real
your
great,
life is
fam.
missing.
I'm good without it. Please, it's just well, how you describe that
I'm
is
seeing
like, oh
some
my
love.
god. Where?
Listen, all right? I don't want to make this weird, right? But when I come back to Barbados, I'm going to make you a Beyond Burger. I'm going to present it to you with all the love in my heart, all right?
And I'm
I'm
gonna
going to
go
hook you up.
live. We're gonna go live when I do this. All right, we're gonna go
Yeah.
live when we.
Yo,
And
it's a
I'm
bet.
gonna taste
I want
that.
us to go live.
Bet.
I want you to take a bite of that beautifulness and give your honest opinion,
No. How
right?
we gonna start? Well, where we're gonna do? How we gonna start this whole live? Right? Is that it's gonna be done, presented. It's gonna actually go to me. Everything we're
Uh-huh.
gonna show the audience everything, all the
Right,
ingredients, everything,
right.
everything from lettuce, the vegan cheese, the vegan this and the hummus shit and all this. Oh my god. Okay. Um. Yeah, and all that stuff, and then you just okay.
You don't.
Hang
You
on.
just. You don't know what you're missing. You don't know what
Wait
you're
a minute.
missing.
Wait. Listen.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing,
You
right?
don't want me. Let me. I have on a green shirt. You don't let me face
Here's the
green
thing,
like
right?
the emoji.
Here's the thing. The only way I could compare it is that you don't know until you had it, right? It's like a person that never saw colors before. It's hard for me to describe a color, but when you see it, you're like, that's colors. You know what I mean? It's like you never really heard good music before. You never heard sound. And then when you hear sounds, oh, I can hear. That's what a Beyond Burger does. That's what a Beyond Burger is, man. It's for your soul. I'm going to try to get Beyond Burger as a sponsor for the Xion Network. That's how much I believe in it. That's how much I put my. I'm going to tell you this. If I make a Beyond Burger for you, right, and you eat it, and you don't like it, I want you to slap me full strength right in my face
yes.
live. We're going to do it live.
I will do it. I will do it live.
I'm going to stand there, and I'm going to welcome it. I'm going to be like, come on, take it. Trust me. Trust me.
All right.
Getting back to the show, I apologize, people. I don't know what happened. I was trying to get Jason Richardson on. He's an amazing guy. He's a guy I met here years ago in Philly. He started his own convention. He has his own comic book. Truly incredible creator. I remember when I first went to his convention, it was in like a rec center. It was a small little rec center. And it was like real humble beginnings. And over the years, I just saw this man grow and grow and grow, right? He just started putting the convention in bigger venues, till eventually it was one of the biggest conventions in Philadelphia. He, like I said, he mentioned he had his own comic book. He eventually moved the convention to Atlantic City, which, for those of you who don't know, Atlantic City is it's like a little mini casino area in Jersey, right? So there's a boardwalk with a whole bunch of casinos and all that type of stuff. So Jason had his convention there, amazing, and he has his own card game. I really wanted him to come on and talk to you. I don't believe this. Am I seeing a ghost? Is Tristan in the house?
Yes. Believe it or not, he's here.
Is Tristan here? Is Tristan here? I didn't think it would happen. I didn't think it was possible. 2021 is going to be full of miracles. Yo, let's show some love for Tristan in the house. But yeah, I'm really disappointed that we couldn't get Jason. But
hang on a bit. Actually, I think Jason, he's here, but he's live. So I'm trying to get him to cut his live so he could join us. I think that's one of the problems he's having.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but I think he went live after he couldn't get on ours. So he started a live. So I don't know what's going on. We're going to have to test it out afterwards. He has done a bunch of lives before, so I didn't think there was a need to test it or anything.
I don't know why he came on like this. It's like this reminds me of the verses with Babyface and Teddy Riley, because Babyface was actually here. Babyface was like here, it was like, yeah, he was on his own live, and then Teddy was like had this whole setup and shit, and then Babyface was just like in his studio, just dealing with stuff. And then afterwards, he's like, yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me? It was like, nah, I'm good. Everything's on good on man. So he was like, on that point. So Jason just cut. So I think he should be back in. And yeah, there he is.
I see him. BT Heroes. I see him.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's up to y'all. Y'all tell me. What do you want me to do? You want me to try again? What y'all want to do?
Yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna go because he's a guest. So I'm gonna actually cut my live and then he comes on. Yeah.
You try it again. Let's go. We'll see, people. All right. We're gonna try again, Jason. We're gonna try one more time. All right. I'm gonna send you a request. All right. If you can't come in, we're gonna have to move on. Oh, wait. So, Jason, I'm seeing it says VT Heroes must upgrade app in order to join. I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing. So, Jason, I'm getting the official report right here on my screen. It says VT Heroes must upgrade app in order to join. You got to upgrade your app. I don't know, fam. I don't know what's up. Upgrade your app. Come on, man. You making money. You can't be using these Fisher Price phones, man. You can't be doing here. You got the bootleg version of IG. Is that what you're doing? You downloaded like the Japanese version? Come on, fam. Don't do that. Don't do it. You know what I mean? It's free. It's free. Come on. Let's go. Let's get it together. All right. So It's saying you got to upgrade. I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't want to hold y'all people up too long. I don't, you know what I mean? Let's Moles. I'm going back in here. I'm going back in here with Moles. All right. All right. Let's come back in here. We're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna let you upgrade your bootleg IG, and then we're gonna try again next week or something. All right. So no pressure. No pressure. There's no pressure.
How? He was just like,
I don't have the answers, Sway. How? I don't know. Why? For what? Let's keep this show moving. Mose, you said something earlier about verses, right? So we're going to switch up the format a little bit. I'm going to jump to the verses. How you feel about that, right? On last week's verses is a little competition we do here at Xion where we take two characters that may not normally meet and we pit them against each other, right? So we had in one corner Sister Knight from the amazing Watchmen series. If you haven't seen it, people, please do yourself a favor. Watch that show, Watchmen, with Sister Regina King. Amazing actress, talented individual, incredible. Sister Knight versus the Crimson Avenger from DC comic books. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but look it up. So a little bit about Sister Knight for those of you who may not have seen The Watchmen. I'm not going to spoil anything, but the character's name is Angela Abar. Angela Abar was made an orphan after the death of her parents in a terrorist bombing. She grew up to become a police officer in Vietnam, eventually meeting a gentleman by the name of Calvin Jelani. She went on to become the masked detective Sister Knight for the Tulsa Police. She has peak physical conditioning, she's an expert martial artist. She has incredible detective skills. On the other side, we have Jill Carlisle, who was a prosecutor. She lost a case when the defendant was definitely guilty. She went out and exacted her own brand of justice on the person with a pair of cursed Colt pistols. And she was turned into the spirit of vengeance as a result. She can teleport, she has intangibility, and some other powers. Mose, who do you got?
can I skip this one?
Why?
Because I could.
What?
Because I like both of them. I'm just saying, it's kind of hard for me, man. I
Don't do
don't know.
that. You got to pick one.
Oh God. Oh God, this is just terrible. I don't know what the hell is going on. This is all right. Sister, like,
You going with Sister Knight?
yeah.
I respect that. I like her training. You know what I mean? She's vicious. She got a mean streak. But I gotta go with Crimson Avenger. She's too formidable. She's too powered. This isn't one of those cases like Conan versus He-Man where I feel like Conan will find a way.
All right, hey, come on, let's not. All right, just stop.
I'm not going back there.
That is 2020.
I'm just
Jesus.
okay.
Why you keep bringing it up?
All right. I was just using it as an example, but I think that Sister Knight wouldn't be able to find a way to beat Crimson Avenger. That's how I'm calling it. All right. That's all right. Y'all tell me. I see some votes for Crimson in the chat. Crimson Avenger. All right, Jason. I see that you're back. They say you're forcing your phone to do a random update. Hey,
yeah, that's cool.
I see. Shout out to Kenshie Farmer Gas. He said, I like Sister Knight, but Crimson Avenger. I'm calling it Crimson Avenger. All right. So now we're going to preview this upcoming week's verses. All right. We're going to drop the next verses. Who will be the top supreme martial artists? Iron Fist versus Ryu. Let's get it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Who you got, Moose?
Fist.
Iron Fist.
All day.
Danny Rand.
all day.
versus
Fist,
Ryu Street
fist
Fighter.
all day. I got fist all day.
Pause.
Fam. Nah. Yeah. Shit. Okay. Oh my God.
That's all right, fam. We all know that you like fisting. We know you like to be fisted. It's
Pause.
cool.
Pause.
It's all right.
Danny Rand. My
You
money's
going
on
with
Danny Rand.
you going
My
with
money's
you
on
going
Danny
with
Rand.
hold on. You going with Danny Rand?
Yeah.
I see we got strong lead for Ryu. We got a strong lead for Ryu here, fam. Nobody pick
Don't
Nobody
let
got your back,
honestly, right? Don't let
fam?
the Netflix show ruin Danny Rand for you though. Like honestly. Let's not.
So you're telling the people not the Netflix Iron Fist.
No, we are not talking Netflix Iron Fist.
Okay.
Don't.
Okay. Okay.
Just
All right.
let's hit this shit, all right? Because I know, like, oh my God, people are really going for Ryu though.
I see.
All
We got
right.
one Iron Fist. I got two. We got two.
You got two.
Iron Fist.
I don't. Hey,
Seth will
again
pick this.
is all. Yeah. All right. Again, I don't mind to be wrong if I say Iron Fist and everyone says Ryu, is fine with me.
Yeah.
It's fine with me. It's quite fine with me
Yeah.
because I know I got my reasons, and this year basically is a lot of things that I know Iron Fist went through physically. And yes, even Dark Hado for Ryu and stuff. Yeah, I get it, but still, I don't know. I
Okay.
think
Okay.
hand to hand, I think Fistful got it though. Like,
Here's the thing, fam. Now you know how much I love Iron Fist. All right, that's Danny Rand is my boy, but I gotta go with Ryu, fam. It hurts me to say, I really want to pick Iron Fist, but I don't know, man. I think Ryu is too much for him.
All right. And funny
You
thing
know what's
is,
weird?
What?
I don't know Iron Fist's personality.
Really?
I really don't know his I haven't got a good feel of his personality. I feel like sometimes they portray him as kind of jokey. Sometimes they put I don't know what kind of person is he. I know how I would do him. This is how I would do. This is how I would make his character. I would have him kind of like a Bruce Wayne. A little bit of the Bruce Wayne with a little bit of the Netflix. I like in Netflix how they did him. He was kind of like naive. You know what I mean? He has spent all these. You like that? He spent all these years training in the mountains with the monks, stuff like that. So he came back. He didn't like the materialistic things, but I feel like he would come back and realize he needs to have a pretense, but he wouldn't be like a I was gonna say a fuckboy like Bruce Wayne, but I don't think he'd be.
Okay,
I don't think he'd be on that type of time, right? I don't think he'd be like that.
Right.
But I think he would realize, yo, I do have some power and some privilege. There's certain things I can use this for. But he would openly be like at a soup kitchen. You know what I mean? He would be openly like, I'm giving back. You know what I mean? And when he's Iron Fist, yeah, and when he's Iron Fist, he'll be like serious, but at times he can be jokey. Whereas with Ryu, I just see Ryu as one note. Am I correct? I don't know if y'all.
Just one blank page is like the same thing over for him. For me, is like I don't know how it is. Like it seems like he's out of touch with people. I think that's one of the things I lost touch with Ryu over the years. And then given the story arc, if he having the heart dark though, maybe it kind of like makes me a bit more bland for me. I mean, again, people might come at me more, come at Mosely wrong, but yeah, it's just my opinion. Don't kill me for my opinion. You know what I mean? I just saying for me, it just feels not really totally. Feel like if he's really human at times. Like,
yeah.
That's sometimes I think. Even though I hate the part where is that it seems like he always in this mode and he doesn't know how to get over it. So after all these years, having a friend, one of his best friends being Ken Masters, one of the richest men in that world and stuff. and he doesn't know how
Hmm.
to like, necessarily crack a joke. It's like, come on, no, let's
Yeah,
do something a little different, please, because
yeah.
it gets kind of
That's
stale
what that
for
was
me.
one of my biggest problems with Street Fighter. It felt like it was always the same thing. It's like, these characters didn't change for 20 something years. It was the same thing over and over and over. No personality really. You know what I mean? Like, I like. I just thought of something. Is Ken Masters is that problematic? Anyway, um, so yeah, y'all tell me. Y'all decide. We're gonna put it up tomorrow in the official poll. Y'all can vote for who you think is really gonna win. Um, Last I checked, the poll for Sister Knight versus Crimson Avenger, it
Mm-hmm.
was a tie. It was a tie.
Mm.
Um, it was a tie. So, I didn't get to check right before we came on, so I don't know if that changed, but they're calling it a draw. Crimson Avenger
Okay.
versus
Okay.
Sister Knight. But we will see. So, coming up next, we have some other segments for you guys. We are going to go, if my boy Antonio is in the house with
Please.
his lit pick. This is where Antonio gives us he gives us a few books that he likes for the week. His recommendations, his comic book recommendations. So Antonio, if you are in the house, we could do. So Jason, I see you're saying you want to try one more time. Is your phone finished updating? If your phone is finished updating, we could try, but it's not going to be. I don't know if we could give you the same length of time because we got to stick to a real tight schedule right here. We could give them a preview and we could bring back next week. So if your phone is finished updating, give us a thumbs up or something, and we could try. And then we're going to go to Antonio, and we're going to go. It is updated. All right, Mose,
Okay.
if you don't mind,
Yeah.
we're going to try to get Jason in here just for a few minutes, and then we got to go to Antonio, and we got to go to Seth with
Cool. It's no problem. I know Seth is in the house, so
yes, I see
he's good to
Seth in
go.
there.
All
All
right.
right, so we'll see you in a
All
little
right.
bit.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Okay. All right, Jason, we're going to try this again. All right, we're going to try this again. Let's see. VT Heroes. Boom, boom, boom. And send the request. The request is sent. Let's see what happens, people. Let's see what happens. The Jamaican sensation, VT Heroes, Jason Richardson. We are waiting. The anticipation is killing me. I know. Netflix did turn me off for Iron Fist too, almost. For a little bit, but then I remember how much I love them. And I was like, that's not Iron Fist. Fuck Netflix. Fuck them. Guess it didn't come on. It says next week. All right. Next week. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Sorry. Hey man. We tried. So Antonio, I don't see Antonio in the building. Did I miss it? Antonio, you in here? All right, because we could go to Seth and then we could come back to you. All right. So if you're in here, give me a little sign. And Mose, keep an eye out too. So Seth, we are going to you. You ready? I hope you're ready. Let's go. Let's do this. Come on here. In other news, with Seth Dulce. In other news, do. All right. Let me see. Here we go. Boom. All right, Seth, I just sent you a request. Come on in here when you're ready, sir. Let's do this thing. Got to run a tight schedule right here. All right. Let's go. Seth, what's up? Please don't tell me it's my phone. I would hate to think it's my phone. All right, there we go.
Shawn Alleyne,
Yes, sir.
son of a bitch.
This
I
again?
mean,
This
I
again? We
mean,
don't gotta do.
okay, wait.
Okay.
In other news,
Yes.
it's recently been announced that the
Uh-huh.
former Captain America,
Mm.
Chris Evans, is to voice Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear is not the toy that was doing Toy Story. You're talking about the actual astronaut that that inspired the toy. Long story.
Right. Right. It's a
In the new
preview. Right. You're doing
Pixar
a preview.
movie,
Right.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
right. So I guess the Overlords was not done with him yet. In the
Okay.
statement released from the new CEO of Disney, the Devil, we are glad to have him back. We can't wait to work with Chris all the time, always, and forever. So this is like a long-term contract. Like they put his soul in that, right? His
I
soul is
see. He put
connected
his
to that
soul into it.
contract.
I see what you did there.
Right,
Okay. I get it.
right,
All right.
right,
All right.
right.
Uh-huh.
In other news,
Uh-huh.
WandaVision will finally debut with a January 15th, 2021 premiere. All right.
Okay. All right. All
In
right.
the series, Vision is set to play various parts.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess he's going to go through many different, wait for it, phases. Phases. No, he phased through things like
Because he can phase.
right,
Okay.
right. Reports also say that
Mm-hmm.
Daredevil set to appear in one of the episodes.
For real?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
Sources say he and Wanda will both lose their vision. In other news,
Yeah.
lower key,
Right.
it has been renewed for a second season. Yay! High fives.
I guess.
Yeah. But wait a minute, true believers. Have you watched the first season yet?
I never know it came out.
Yeah, it's like having diarrhea before you had the 2 week leftovers. I still eat them anyway. You know what? Let's see how this goes. Everybody, let's calm down. Let me see how it goes, all right? Let me see how it goes.
I actually agree
Right.
with you on that one. I agree with you on that one. Okay. I like that one.
Yeah. What's else? Other news.
In other news, uh-huh.
Yeah. Are Mortal Kombat fans getting what they always wanted? A fan-made mod called MK11 Hook will allow you to play Mortal Kombat 11 in either third person or first person view. Right?
Okay. That's pretty
I
cool.
pass. I had enough nightmares knowing working with Shawn Alleyne. You see that face? Not even his mother likes it. And I know. She told me. We had that conversation.
I don't think that was necessary, Seth.
Yeah. Everybody relax. As reported last week, Michael Keaton will be back as Batman in the Flash movie, right?
Okay. Uh-huh.
But sources say when all the smoke clears and everything comes to an end, he'll be the main Batman, right? Right. In further news, George Clooney's nipples are even more angry and erupting with fury as being overlooked, and they threaten to harden the stance and pour out all the injustices served to them. As the story develops, we'll keep you abreast.
Because I get it, because the nipples is... Anything else?
Nothing else.
But
Nothing else.
But thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for...
Not a problem, bruh. I mean, bro. I mean, my brother.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Anyway, Shawn Alleyne.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. I'm out.
Well, you gotta... I don't feel that's appropriate. You don't gotta... There you have in other news with Seth Dolce. Thank you, Seth. Seth is going to be back every week giving us all the news from the pop culture realm, all the stuff you may have missed. I don't know. I think he got a problem with me. I thought it was just Tracy. I sensing a little animosity. I'm going to have a conversation with him after this. Moving on. I didn't see a comment from Antonio Moores. Let me know if I missed it, but I didn't see Antonio in the house. Antonio was supposed to come on and give us his lit pick. That's a good one, Tracy. The joke was like a nipple. It sucked. I like what you did there. So I think we are going to bring Moores. If you're ready, we could come back on. We're going to go into the next segment, man. Is that cool with you? Because I don't see Antonio. Okay, yeah, you say not seeing. All right, cool. We're going to bring Moores back on in here. I tell you, boy, Seth, man, disrespectful. Ain't necessary. It's not necessary.
Wow. Again, shout outs to Seth Dorsey every single time providing us with the in other news, giving us every single tidbit and keeping us abreast of every single thing that happens. Wow,
Okay,
that
you
is
too?
funny.
You too?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. It's funny.
Okay.
It's funny. Yeah.
So, we're going to be switching up things here a little bit. People, this is live. You know how we do. So we would normally have the how does it look? How was it here? But I want to switch it up a little bit. We are going to jump into if it's okay with you, Mose. You know what time it is, right?
What time is it?
Let me see. Let me make sure I can find it. Oh wait, there we go. You ready?
All right.
You ready? Hold on. Yeah. Oh. That's right, people. We are taking a trip into the Phantom Zone. The Phantom Zone is where we take something, we toss it in there. We believe that it's no longer necessary to be part of this world. We are over it. It's done. Get rid of it. Get it out of here. The Phantom Zone. And on today's episode of the Phantom Zone, we have a candidate that actually Mose leaked last week. Wonder Woman, 1984. Wonder Woman, 1984, to the Phantom Zone. I know you couldn't wait, Mose. You could not wait to get this in here. All right? I see the breast jokes because Ron, he said, "Badum bum tits." Is it tits or tits? I don't know. Anyway, we are getting rid of Wonder Woman 1984. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, there are some spoilers ahead. I'm sorry. If you don't want to be spoiled, come back in like 5 minutes. All right. If you don't want it to be spoiled, come back in 5 minutes. But there are going to be some spoilers. For the rest of y'all, stick around. Mose, I wanted to do this Phantom Zone a little bit differently because normally we might just be like, "Oh, we hate it. It's trash. Get rid of it." We might give a few reasons, right?
Understood.
Wonder Woman 1984 was so bad. I wanted to actually dissect it. I wanted to get into it. I wanted to really illustrate why this movie was trash. I got notes.
There's Antonio.
I got notes. I got a bunch of notes.
Okay, got it.
Antonio, what's up, fam? Stick around. We're going to bring you on after the Phantom Zone if you're still in here, right? I got notes. I was watching this movie. I was watching Wonder Woman. And I started jotting down some stuff. I'm like, "Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible." And there were so many bad things. I couldn't text and watch at the same time. The bad things were piling up. I had to pause it so that I could type and then go back and watch it, then go back and type. It's terrible.
Let's break it down.
You agree.
Let's break it down.
Let's break it down. Let's start it off. I'm going to start it off. All right, let me get in here. We're going to start with the beginning. We're starting at the beginning, right? That whole scene with Themyscira, I was excited at first because I said, "Oh, this is going to be like the scene from Man of Steel. This is going to be like when they show Krypton. We never really showed Krypton before. We never really explored Krypton." Understood. I love that scene. Built it up. I was like, "Oh, this is what we're going to do." That scene was trash. The only purpose for that scene was to introduce that little golden armor that she put on at the end, which was nonsense. And I guess it was supposed to be about teaching some kind of lesson. Oh, Diana, you're supposed to, you're not supposed to cheat. I guess that's supposed to tie into the end. I guess.
I didn't see it cheating. I mean, like, technically she fell, and in order for her to stay on top, she had to like, well, even if it was a shortcut to you, but to me it's like, all right, well, this makes sense to get this way. Like, come on. And then it's like,
I
oh,
didn't
you
get it.
better call it cheating. I didn't get it. I necessarily didn't get it. I didn't get it. And the mere fact
My
that everyone,
confusion.
no, wait, hold up.
Mhm.
I ain't done. Let me say it from this peak. Like, everyone was actually flipping and landing this way. You front flip,
Mhm.
go this way, and how is it that you fall flat on your face? Like, how?
Yeah,
You
I
could
guess.
actually
I
see,
guess
you could actually see the strings in the whole entire thing, because like everyone was swinging and turning. I was like, this is some old shit.
90% of the budget was for strings. It seems like that's what it was. 90% of that budget was for strings. I didn't understand how this little girl. Maybe I need a reminder. I'm not that big into DC, so and I can't remember the first movie all like that. How was this little girl being able to hold up against these other grown ass Amazonians?
Women,
How was
I don't
she
know.
allowed to compete against these other Amazonians? What the hell was this? It was ridiculous. So she would have won. Moving on.
Moving on.
Shopping mall scene. That was, let me tell you how bad that shopping mall scene was, right? I seriously thought that at any moment somebody was going to say cut, and that you was going to see it was like a movie within a movie. Like maybe they was filming a movie or they were filming a commercial or something like that. And then they're going to be like, Wonder Woman is going to be like, I don't think I should do this. I didn't want to be filmed. The person's like, no, Diana, you're doing great. This is going to be good for your PR. I really thought, because I was watching it on a private streaming site. I was watching
Yes.
it, so it was cutting. It was cutting. It was jipping and jibbing. You know what I mean? So I didn't watch it all in one sitting. So I was like, oh, well, I know that somebody's going to yell cut. And then when I realized that was it, they were actually doing that. That was one of the cheesiest things I have ever seen. Like that shit was that section was sponsored by Kraft. That's how I felt. It had to
No,
be
no, no,
sponsored by
no.
Kraft cheese.
No, it wasn't sponsored by Kraft. It's sponsored by Playmate. That's exactly how it
That was
was. Like that was
that scene
hot
was terrible.
garbage. Like every single thing that they did in that point, from her swinging on, like, since when the last of truth is bungee rope. How?
I don't understand.
Plot
I don't
armor for
understand.
her to
And
actually what the hell?
then,
Seriously?
yo,
Ugh.
yo. And my thing is, right? So this woman is supposed. This is why I hate DC, right? Because the continuity is trash too. So it was
All right.
supposed to be. She was supposed to be a secret. Because remember, in Batman vs Superman, nobody knew who she was, right? It was all
Exactly.
known. How the hell are you in a shopping mall packed with people? Nobody. The little girl looked at you and winked. Her acting was so terrible. She couldn't even wink properly. She was I see you, Wonder Woman. Kill me. It was terrible. And then she took her little. Oh God, I hate that tiara. I hate that tiara so much. And she took it and she smashed the
Oh
camera. So
my
let me ask you
God!
something.
You just remind me
When
of
you
it.
when you
Like, what the hell is?
let me
Mm,
you gonna take this
mm,
walk with me. You gonna remember all
mm,
this with me.
mm,
Let me
mm,
ask you something. So when
mm,
you smash a camera,
mm.
does that destroy the videotape as well? Does that destroy what happened? Does that erase people's memories? Other people saw you. A shopping mall full of people saw you in a bright blue, red, and yellow costume. And
Gold,
nobody
sir. It's not
remembered?
yellow. It's gold. It's gold. Actually, it's not yellow. Gold.
I don't mind it being in the 80s. I know some people had a problem with it. Like, why the 80s? I didn't mind
Oh
it being
nah,
in
I
the
had a
80s.
problem with the
But
80s. Period.
I wasn't that bothered.
I didn't have a problem.
But
I didn't
how
have a
is
problem.
it that she was around for all these years and nobody remembered her? Are you serious?
I think there's more topics
Even
and more things, So let's move on. Let's not steal
it's a
time.
lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot. Let's go.
The villain, Max Lord, trash villain. He was horrible. I didn't believe him.
Horrid.
He didn't seem menacing. I didn't even understand his plan. What was his plan? Just to give people a bunch of wishes so he could get help? But he didn't start off like that. I guess he wanted power, but the way he was going about it was just terrible. He just seemed to
It
be like
sounds.
accidentally falling into shit.
It sounds like this. The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Oh my god.
Like, seriously, like, that is some corny shit. I'm like, oh my god. Seriously?
I
That don't make
I
sense.
don't
It
understand it.
doesn't make sense for what he
Shout
was
out
doing.
to Pedro Pascal. I think he's a great actor, but he was
And
wasted in this movie.
oh yeah, he was. He definitely was. But my thing is like I never got the whole entire thing because as far as I know, no, his son was supposed to be a device for him to actually think about things that he doing, and it was kind of corny
Kinda?
to me.
Kinda?
It was okay, all right.
Who the
You're
hell
talking
was
corny.
watching this kid? This kid was
No
just
one.
showing up at the office.
No one. All
He
day.
just would appear. What? I'm sick
All
of
day.
it.
All day. Moving
I
on.
got so much notes.
Moving
Why
on.
would he wish to become the stone? Who says that?
Stupid.
Why
He
wouldn't
does.
you just say, I wish I had your powers. I wish I had these powers. He said he wants to become this. I want to be you.
So apparently he became the genie.
But this is my thing. You would become the stone. I would have liked it better if they shown him that he was slowly turning into crystal or some shit. Like that was the curse. He was actually turning into rock. Which I would be like, serves you right, you idiot. Who says I want to be you? Who says that?
Moving on.
There's so much
Anytime
wrong
you
with
see
this movie.
anytime you see me doing this, let's get to we got limited time, so it's like, yeah, let's keep moving because there's
Who
so much.
was no, we gonna let us marinate, fam. Who was that guy that Chris Pine came back into? So they just destroyed a whole man's life.
Nobody. A whole no. You don't know if if he was married, if he had been
If
divorced,
he had
if he has
kids,
children, anything. You just apparently just popped the man, Chris Pine, into this whole guy's life all of a sudden, and he had to like figure out where he's supposed to be, why he
and they
did
were
this,
laughing
and
about
it
it.
was like,
They were laughing about it. They were in his apartment. They had sex in this man's bed. Was there a part of him that was just looking out crying? Or maybe he was happy because he's like, hey, I'm having sex with this woman. But I think he'd be more annoyed that his consciousness got suppressed. And where did his consciousness go? Was he in there screaming? Was he asleep?
let's say he
Isn't
get
that
Donald
rape?
Blake.
I
Let's say
think
he
that's
get
rape.
Donald Blake.
They raped that poor guy.
Nah, he get Donald Blake. Like, because when Thor goes into Donald Blake's body and then he transforms into Thor, and then Donald Blake goes into this different world we don't know technically, and then
But
yeah,
we
he
don't
got
know
Donald
that.
Blake.
That's the thing. Nobody knows what happened to him. And they just carried on. She just raped this poor guy, and then they stayed in his apartment using his clothes, using all his shit. And here's the thing, right? As far as she knew, Chris Pine was supposed to be around forever. This was like supposed to be a temporary thing. So they would have been cool and comfortable with having this man's life forever. I'm done, right? Okay. Him coming back in that body wasn't necessary. You had the hugest ex machina in the world, literally something that grants wishes. They could have just had him come back as Chris Pine. They could have just had him come back in his body. They didn't need to have him in somebody else's body.
That's the thing. They wanted to put Steve Trevor into this in the plot, so they just put a plot device whereas that he just come into this vessel and that'll be it. But apparently it
Oh my
just
God.
seems weird. It was just too weird. It was just too
I
weird.
got too many notes. Let me tell you how bad this movie was. Does Wonder Woman fight crime on a regular in this movie? Because she showed up at the mall, full costume, right? She didn't try to be too subtle with it. So, you know, does she fight crime on a regular basis? Was it just she happened to be in the mall? Like, what's her angle? And if she is fighting crime on a regular basis, once again, how did Superman and Batman not know who the fuck she was? What? I want all the writers of this movie to go and play in the deepest part of traffic possible.
No, they're not actually going to be part of it. They're actually going to be Quantum Zone with Wonder Woman 84.
How did the guy not have a passport? Did they even try looking? What do you mean? Oh, you don't have a passport. No, bitch. You think you're talking to Chris Pine. That's not
He
Chris
doesn't
Pine.
have a passport. Did you even check to see? First of all, did this guy even had a name? Did you even check to see if he had a
They
name
don't
in
care.
birth certificates? Nothing.
They
It's
didn't
like, what
care.
the hell?
They stole a plane, right? We breaking this
Uh-huh.
down, people. If y'all don't want
Uh-huh.
spoilers, go elsewhere. We breaking this down. This
Uh-huh.
is how trashy. This is the longest Phantom Zone that we are going to do because this movie was so problematic. They stole the plane from the Smithsonian.
Uh-huh.
How the hell the plane was working? How was the plane working?
They hadn't gas. How was it even having gas, fam? Like
How
fuel.
was he able to fly it? He couldn't figure out what the hell a tricycle. He couldn't figure out what a damn bike was. What do you call it?
Um.
The stationary bike. He couldn't figure out what a stationary bike was.
Oh.
Right?
Right.
He said, "Oh, this bike isn't going anywhere." But he was able to come and figure out this plane because the plane is a plane, right? Okay, all right, okay. So he was just able to fly it. How did Wonder Woman make this plane invisible?
Your ass, mama, you.
Oh my
What's
God!
going on?
Oh my God! Oh! She said she
She
threw it
only
away in
tried
a
this
sentence. She
once
said,
before.
"On a teacup." Let me try it on a plane. What?
And she just like rubbing her hands, and afterwards the whole entire plane just disappears. I'm like, wow.
So no, one of Wonder Woman's powers is that she could turn everything invisible. She could turn things invisible is what she's saying.
Yeah,
Can she turn herself invisible?
she should.
Okay, speaking of invisibility, she said, "Oh, you don't know about radar. They're going to be able to see us, so we have to turn invisible." That's not how radar works. Radar doesn't work off of sight. Who wrote this? Oh God. I hate them so much. I hate this movie so much. I hate everybody associated with it. I hate the caterers. I hate the people who held the boom mics. I hate them all.
Wow, 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 wow,
The policeman went
wow.
onto the runway to try to stop a jet. Policeman, it wasn't a black person. That's not how bullets work. All right? We know you think you can shoot everything and it's a jet. How did he find him? How did Chris Pine chart a course? I'm calling him Chris Pine. I don't even know his name in the movie. I don't care. Steve Trevor? Is that what you said?
Steve Trevor. That's his name. Steve Trevor.
How,
That's the character's name.
how did he chart a course? How did he know where to go? All right? We're gonna move on. They found Maxwell Lord, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, because they were on the same street.
Uh-huh.
Just happens to be one street
Uh-huh.
in there. And they were on the same street. And she just changed clothes. When she did that run, right, when she was running down the street, when she was like supposed to be running fast, I laughed out loud. I hollered. I was done. I lost it. I said, no, no. They are single-handedly keeping, this movie is keeping Domino's in business. They have an unlimited amount of cheese. They are now the supplier for every pizza store in America.
Mm-hmm. But,
Talk to
sir,
me.
you have not even actually put the biggest problem I've had. How is it,
Talk
right,
to me.
that
Mm-hmm.
no one knows that Diana Prince is Wonder Woman? How they could not even tell the difference until Cheetah is like, yeah, she can even figure it out. It was like, yeah, until she had her powers, and all of a sudden, she feels like, well, I should be better than you, Diana. I was like, oh my God, you know who Diana is now? Shit, you can tell. You can tell when she had in tiara and everything else in the costume. I'm running down the street in a leotard with boots and a bungee cord that
This is what I don't
swings on
understand.
lightning.
I fucking hate. I swear to God. How?
That swings on lightning.
How does she attach herself to lightning? How does she do what? What is she what? How did Maxwell Lord get a meeting? How did Maxwell Lord get a meeting with the president? I saw this man walking into the Oval Office. Okay. All right.
He had influence.
Hold on, back up real quick. Let's talk about these dumbass children playing in the street, right? On this long ass street, right? A rocket going off, machine guns, a whole convoy of tanks and armored vehicles.
Hold on. Let me just put it this way to
and
you, Shawn.
Don't hear them?
Wait. I think the Saudi desert plays so much on their sight and hearing that they don't hear anything. Even though like convoys coming to you with missiles and bullets actually hearing in the distance. They don't hear nor see shit until it's right there in front of you like this. Like, oh my God.
You know what happened?
Wait. I always say to myself, please hit these motherfuckers. Squash them, please. Because there is nowhere near that. If that was a black child or anywhere on the eastern side of the border of the earth, then would ever be out there playing by themselves. First off, right, what are y'all still out there playing by themselves for? Who sent them out there? Go outside and play. Where?
These neglectful parents. That for some reason can't hear shit. They don't keep an eye on their child. Right?
Again. Them abandon their own kids.
You know what they want? You know what those parents and those children want? Those children and those parents, they want like a good old-fashioned Middle Eastern death. They need some good old stoning. Some real sharp ones, too. You know what I mean? Some real pointy shit. They need a good old-fashioned stoning. That's how I want them to go. That's how I want them to go.
And here's the thing. Thank you, Chrome 96. The rare sheet scooped them up. Like, oh my God. Oh God.
He said, this was like Fast and Furious, Ron, you're right. He looked at her and he said, Diana. He fired a rocket and somehow I guess she knew that meant she was to attach her lasso to this rocket and fly her over there. Oh my God. I was praying the rocket would kill that whole family. I wanted that rocket to kill the family, the house, the goats, everything.
Everything. Goats.
She put the rope around Maxwell's ankle to make him see the truth, right? No, she put it on Chris Pine. She put the rope around Chris Pine to make him see the truth. And he saw visions. That's not how the truth works. Is he seeing visions or is he seeing the truth? So just saying the lasso can show you vision. What do you mean it'll show you the truth? What?
It's a plot device to move along. It is much more retarded than you think. That's just all I'm saying.
I'm gonna pick this up next week. Because I could spend all night on this. We are gonna have a part 2. That's how much I hate this. I was gonna wrap it all in one, right? I'm gonna come back to this next week.
It is too much. It is too much.
Trash. All right. I want Wonder Woman 84 in there. I want the people that wrote it in there. I want the people's parents in there. I want all the extras in there. The costume designers, everybody. This movie has not occupied its own part of the Phantom Zone. This movie is now its own planet within the Phantom Zone with its own little orbit.
Oh my God. Wow. It's a satellite in the Phantom Zone, people. You get this?
That's what happens.
Oh my God. There was a Phantom Zone. Now it is a satellite inside the Phantom Zone. This is unreal. This is
I'm
not
done.
real.
I'm done. I'm done. All right, I'll be done. Let me see. I see somebody talking shit. Chrome 96. He says Shawn is a
Everybody
villain
in
of
here.
Wonder Woman 3. All right, let me see. Let me see. Tracy. I know Tracy's saying something. Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say it. We do have another versus coming up. Next week we are going to be talking about Tracy's locks versus a real hairstyle. All right, so who's going to win? Tracy's locks versus a real hairstyle. Okay, that's the next versus, people. Who do you think is going to win, hairstyles or Tracy's locks? My money's on hairstyles because he hasn't won. His locks haven't competed in that for the longest. They're going to lose.
Wow.
They can't. I don't think it's sustain a real
Whoa.
hairstyle. Moving on. Antonio, are you still in the building, people? Antonio, are you still in here? If you are, send us up a rocket, like Chris Pine. Send us up a rocket so I can lash onto it and I can bring you in. All right? That's what
Or
we're
just
going
hit
to
a
do.
lightning bolt. Just get a lightning
Yeah.
bolt and just hit it so you
Just
can
put your
actually attach it.
lasso on a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I hate this movie so much.
Uh-huh.
I fucking hate it.
Wow.
It's trash. Oh,
Wow.
boy, Antonio. We're going to see you in a little bit. We're going to bring Antonio in
I'll
here
be
with his
back.
lit pick. Alrighty. I'm sorry, people. I try not to have so much venom, but that movie warranted it. Oh my God. I wasted 2 hours and change watching that shit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anybody who says that they like Wonder Woman 84, y'all need serious help. That's how I see it. What's up, man?
What's going on, man? Yeah.
How you feeling? You good? Let's do this. Let's bring some positivity in here, man.
The whole you was killing me with the cheese. The whole cheese. I was like, damn. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, not even vegan cheese, but just regular cheese. Like we just do.
Yes, yeah, regular, terrible, just plain cheese. This, you know what I mean? You know what? Nah. They got the market. They got the market. They have expanded into vegan cheese as well. They're trying different things. They're trying they're trying different cheesy snacks. They cornered the market on cheese. That's what they did. Peoples, let's welcome to the Xion floor Antonio Pomares. Am I saying your name right?
Everyone says it in a different way. Let me put a little seasoning on it. Antonio Pomares.
Ooh.
Just hit it like that. You know, just sprinkle a little bit of that on there, man.
Okay.
Cool.
I like that. So this is the segment of the show where Antonio gives us his recommendations of the week. What you got for us, Antonio?
Okay. I have 3 this week. I want to give y'all something a little different. Some of them are some of these are first trades, but they tie into stories that are still going on right now. So I'm gonna hit you with this right now. All right. So we have Abbott. This is from Boom Studios. This is from Saladin Ahmed. Great, honest book. He's also writing the new Miles Morales series. This is set in 1972 Detroit. You have an investigative reporter, a black woman by the name of Eleanor Abbott. She's trying to figure out, like, you know, how to survive in the industry as a black woman, where it's like all white men in the industry and they don't want her in there. What have you. And then she stumbled onto a story that deals with supernatural, ghost, demons, such like that. It was a short series. I mean, I think it's about 5 issues. Supposed to be its own series. I found out a couple of days ago that's actually going to be returning for a second arc in February, and this one's going to be entitled Abbott 1973, so it's taking place a year later. Phenomenal stuff, outstanding. I loved it. Reading it, I was like, it made me want to read like those old blaxploitation horror movies, Blackula, Blackenstein, like all that old school stuff. It made me want to read that right off the bat. Loved it.
Okay, nice.
And just to feel the vibe of the 70s. I mean, just all that. It was just cool as hell, man. Seriously. All right. Next one I got.
Who's the artist?
The artist is Sammy Cavella and Jason Wardy.
Okay, I thought I would recognize the name. Sorry, I wanna check it out. Cool.
Yeah, check it out. Like I said, the next series is going to be coming out. I want to say either at the end of this month or beginning of February. It's going to be coming out. I really dug it. Should have been like a little series somewhere, or maybe on like Netflix or FX, something like that. Really cool, deep stuff.
Okay.
All right, this next one, I figured because it's Sunday, why not go with something? This is Dark Ark. This is out of Aftershock Comics.
Mhm.
This tells the
Okay.
story of the Ark. Well, the second Ark. In this story, there are two Arks.
Mhm.
There is the one that's by Moses, get two of each animal, his family, everything like that. Then there's a second Ark, which is actually being piloted by a warlock named Shrey and his family.
Hmm.
They were actually told this is the opposite Ark. They were told by Lucifer to get two of every monster,
Hmm.
put it on the Ark, follow behind Noah, never let him know that you're there, but protect his Ark.
Hmm.
So, because when you get to land, all the animals are gonna, all the like monsters and everything, are gonna need something to eat and feast upon and do all the evil stuff. So that's how it goes down. I was
I'm
blown
feeling
away
that.
by this. I was
That
blown away
concept
by
is
it.
sick. I like that.
I don't know. Well, the guy that came up with it, Cullen Bunn, who I trust writing, he's low key, but he's one of the best solid writers I can possibly think of.
Hmm.
Colin actually co-created it. No, created it. Excuse me, like that. The art is by Juan Doe. You have Ryan Hill, David Sharp are also working on this book. There are 3 trades that are out now. Then there's one that came out maybe a couple weeks ago, which is called Dark Ark After the Flood. This actually tells a story of what happens once they reach land.
Hmm.
And then you start, so you have four trades total. You have the 3 that are while they're on the ocean trying to figure everything out. The first
Mhm.
one reads like a supernatural horror murder mystery because someone or something is murdered on the Dark Ark and they're trying to figure out who it was. Because you figure you have werewolves, vampires, succubus, unicorns, all the demons, such like that, all the evil things. Basically all
Mhm.
of the Lilith, all of the
Okay.
children of Lilith. And how do you figure out who murdered who on an ark full of the most evil, vile monsters possible?
I need that. I'm feeling that, fam.
It,
I'm
it's
feeling that.
it's one, and then after that trade, like you figure out like what's going on. Then it just goes deeper
Mhm.
into the story and how the monsters actually interact with Shrey's family because they all know each other, so they're kind of
Mhm.
familiar. But still, it's evil. His family isn't necessarily evil,
Mhm.
and neither is he. He's trying to figure out a way to make everything work and protect that other ark without them knowing that they're there.
Mm.
Dude, this is some real deal mess right here.
Okay. All right. All
And
right.
all right, this next one, because you said something about The Pull, which is from a
Right.
company called TKO. They have a very interesting business model. What they do is they have like all self-contained stories, or maybe like 6 or 7 issues each. What
Okay.
they'll do is they release it in trade and in single issues all at one time. So you
Huh.
can either buy the single issues if you want, or you can buy the
Okay.
trade. I find that
It's
pretty
different.
interesting. I don't know. Yeah, it's different. It's something to get you there. It's very interesting. I don't know why I find that so interesting, but I do. It's cool. And all their books, as you can tell, are like a little bit larger. The print,
Mhm.
the books are bigger, which is cool.
Okay.
But this one is 7 Deadly Sins. All
Mhm.
right. This is from. I hope I'm pronouncing their names properly. I truly hope I do not butcher them. We have Zaytron. We have Artyom Tragovan and Wilia Brosko. Basically, think of, let's see, 7 Deadly Sins meets, like, the 7 Deadly Sins is basically the Magnificent Seven
Mhm.
and the Dirty Dozen.
Mm. Good old
Figure
fashioned
that.
western.
It's a I was craving a Western at the time when I bought this. I was looking around, I was
Mhm.
like, damn, I need a Western. I need something just dirty.
Mhm.
And I was in the comic book shop in Brooklyn. Shout out to Anyone Comics, Brooklyn, and I saw it and I was like, oh damn, I've been wanting to check this company out for a minute. Their stories look crazy. Old-fashioned Western. You have these 7 inmates that are about to be hung the next day, and a priest comes around and he needs their help to defend against these these Indian warriors that are coming, or excuse me,
Mhm.
Native American warriors that are coming and that keep attacking. and there's also this Confederacy, like these ex-Confederate soldiers that are also trying to come at them as well. And you find out that there is a lot of revenge going on in there because the leader of the inmates, you find out that he was a Union soldier, a black Union soldier, and he had to do a lot of dirty stuff in the war, and he's trying to get his daughters back from a plantation when they were sold before he was able to get them their freedom. It's mature rated, it's bloody, it's there's very graphic, gritty. It's a Western. It's a revenge story. Just bullets. There's blood, killing. It's great. But at the end, I was like, damn, I'm satisfied by this story. So, yeah, definitely Seven Deadly Sins, TKO. Run it.
Okay. You can't go wrong. Westerns is one of my favorite genres. I'm a big Western fan too, so I like that.
I was craving a Western, and I'm trying to finish The Sixth Gun, which is like supernatural Western. But I was like, I just want a regular Western. Turned to my right, it was right there. I said, bet, I got this on. So I'm happy that I can get this. This week, there were a biggest week for DC, oddly enough, that you were talking about Wonder Woman, because of the DC Future State that came out. This is the event spinning out of Death Metal. I didn't read Death Metal. I'm not going to. It's just too much. I'm
not interested in it.
But this is basically they're releasing like waves of comics. I think they're each going to be 4 issue each. The week that just passed, they had their first wave. It was the next Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman of Metropolis, Swamp Thing, Harley Quinn. This is like in the near future. Batman isn't Bruce Wayne anymore. I think he might be dead or something. I don't know. Whatever. I read like 3 of the issues. I read the next Batman, which has 3 stories in it. I read Harley Quinn. Actually, I just finished Harley Quinn before I came on here, and I read the Wonder Woman. Stuff is really good. It's only going to be 4 issues, so I don't have to put a huge commitment into it, which is good because I ain't got time like that. Then next week there's going to be another wave. I'm going to try and keep up with each one. I'm digging it so far. I like it. Short term, I'm good. So that's what I got this week.
Which was your favorite of the new title, the Batman and the Wonder Woman? Which was your favorite of the so far?
I'm going to, out of the 3 that I read, actually, I'm going to say Harley Quinn. Really? Oddly enough, because it was like, I've never been like a huge Harley Quinn fan. Like I dug her in the Batman animated cartoon, but they never really gave her that depth. In this one, and I've heard people say this about the comic before, but I've never read it, but this one was really good. Like they're asking her to help them, like she's in Arkham or some other prison. I don't know, because I know Arkham, I think, burned down at some point, and they started using Wayne Manor or underneath Wayne Manor. I don't know, whatever. And like she's in prison, and they're saying, look, if you help us catch these criminals, we'll give you some help. Like we'll give you we'll let you walk around on the train, what have you. So she's almost like a profiler because she is this incredible psychologist. So they use her to catch Professor Pig and someone else because the one that they really want to catch is Black Mask. So it's just really cool to see her in this depth of being psychological and being a profile, because I'm big on profilers. I'm actually trying to finish Hannibal right now.
The series, the TV series?
That is one of the best horror shows out there. Yes, awesome.
Have you seen Prodigal Son?
I've watched some of that. Yes, that is good. I have to finish the first season. I think I got like maybe 5 episodes.
That's my little guilty pleasure. So I know they got a new season just came out, so I'm gonna try to catch up with that. But Prodigal Son too. But
the new season came out already?
I saw a commercial for it. They were saying that it was coming out. So
I don't know. All right.
And got Megan Good in it.
Oh really?
Woo! Megan, come on, Megan. You know we could work this out. So
I did not know that she was in it. So you know what? That's another reason for me to just keep going with the series, because I definitely. All right. Cool. I mean,
so thank you, man. Oh, sorry.
Yes. No. This is all you, man. This is all you. Thank you.
No, I thought you were fit, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, we ran a little bit longer to find this one. Took up a lot of energy. So thank you so much for your recommendations, man. Enjoy the rest of your week. We'll see you next week, hopefully, God willing.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so very much, Shawn. Thank you.
All right, brother. Be safe, man. Peace.
All
All
right,
right,
peace.
y'all. We are going to bring our boy Mose back in, and we are going to wrap up and get y'all out of here. Thank you so much for sticking with us and all our zaniness and all our craziness. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Yeah. Y'all like Hannibal? I haven't seen Prodigal Son. Megan can get.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
Heard you. Uh-huh. You're making
Mose,
good.
I
You
know
good
you
out.
feeling.
You're
I
good
know you
out,
was
Donna.
feeling in concepts. I know you feel. We gotta talk. You feeling that dark art, but right? We gonna talk.
Woo!
We gonna talk.
Listen, I guess Antonio still isn't. I was asking him where can we get those books? Or is it on like a stream or not? Sorry, not a stream. Somewhere we could actually view them, or somewhere we could find them somewhere because like
So here's the thing.
there's some very interesting.
All the books were from different publishers. So I will recommend if you guys like what you hear, go do a search. So that was Abbott,
Uh-huh.
ABBOT, Dark Ark, and Seven Deadly Sins. So just do a simple Google search. I'm sure you can find them. We're gonna get the show moving, peoples. We are almost all the time, so we're gonna wrap this up really quickly. There's two more things I wanted to do. I wanted to do the selection, the spotlight. I wanted to do the
Right.
spotlight, the artist spotlight. And I'm going to go with my two really quickly. There's a artist by the name of actually, oh shoot, I forgot to write his full name, but his Instagram handle
Man,
is
what you doing?
Mind of L. Mind dot of and dot el. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Okay, so that is the first artist right here. His work is phenomenal. Oh, real quick, the spotlight segment is the segment of the show where me and Moons we shout out two artists each that we think you guys will like, varying different styles and stuff like that. This that guy right there, his work is phenomenal. And this my second spotlight is going to be Abe Illustrations. There we. Sorry about that. Boom. That's going to be my second recommendation. Love his work. It has what some people may say. When I see his work, I think whimsical, if that makes sense. Like he has this really like um, young adult storybook type of feel to it. I would love to do a children's
Right.
book with. Like I love his work. So shout out to those two artists. Mose, who you got?
All right. I'm gonna go with my two very quickly. Mine is Seth St. Pierre. You know how we do it, Shawn. Like some sort of like comic type thing. So that's just my one spotlight. Go and check him out. The other guy is actually a colorist. So um this guy works sorry. This other guy his work like I said, he's a colorist. And let me see. It's pretty cool though. You guys go and check him out. Give me a minute while I try to type this thing in here because it is one of those nights we didn't expect to be, go so hostile on certain things tonight. Especially Shawn,
It
because
was necessary. It was
he's made
necessary.
he made a moon in the because here's the thing.
So,
These guys that we just put into go and check them out, go look at them. It doesn't mean that they are industry made or not. For we try to highlight the highlight from the big guys, from the big two or whatever to small guys like me and you. So if we think that their work needs to be viewed or showed, we just go and highlight them and just let you all know. Well, yeah, go and check them out. They're good, doing good stuff. If not, if they aren't doing great stuff, but still go and check them out because they need, to be spotlighted on. So yeah,
so yes,
right.
so those are our recommendations, our spotlights, and the last segment of the night that we're going to get into is how does it look? How was it? How does it look? I saw a trailer recently for a movie called Rumble. It's an animated film. It's coming out from Paramount Movies Animation. I didn't even know they had a
Yeah,
animation department actually.
I didn't know
And
either.
in the synopsis, it seems to be about a world where monsters are real, accepted. Giant monsters are real, accepted, and they wrestle. And wrestling is part of is a big sport wrestle, monster wrestling. And the story seems to be about this young trainer who's going to train this monster who's not he's not the fittest, so to speak, and he has to go up against the ultimate reigning champion. Um, that monster is voiced by Terry Crews. The main monster, the star, is voiced by Will Arnett. I forget who's the character, the young girl who's going to be his trainer. Now here's my only thing with this movie that I found it a little problematic. It's produced by WWE. I'm not going to get into a whole big thing here.
Okay.
Even though I did a disclaimer at the beginning where I said the opinions expressed by me and Mose don't reflect Xion as a whole.
I don't know. Yep.
I have some issues with Vince McMahon, his ties to Trump, and the WWE practices. That's just me. I'm not going to put out anybody else. Y'all make your own call. I am a sucker for animated movies, but I don't know if I'm going to run and watch this one. It's called Rumble. Mose, what do you think?
I'll take a pass on that one, fam. I think I'm seeing the same trend of, dog and doing this stuff over and over. It seems like, there's nothing fresh or new that comes, and I'm like, all right, well, I guess to make a buck and do all this stuff, sure, but again, it's for the children, and I get that, sure, but I don't know.
All right.
I don't know. No.
We shall see. And then on our second part of this segment, how does it look? How was it? I want to talk about a movie that actually features Pedro Pascal in a better role. So I think the general consensus is that Pedro was wasted as Maxwell Lord in Wonder Woman. But if you want to see a movie where he is definitely like firing on all cylinders, as far as acting, as far as being a villain, is a movie called Prospect. It's on Netflix, called Prospect. And we were talking about Westerns earlier, right?
Yes.
This is, for lack of a better term, is a sci-fi Western. I loved it. It's a small little indie film. It's about a man and his daughter who are on an alien world trying to mine a weird kind of crystal. But I loved it. It was so simple but done so well. The atmosphere, the exploration of the father and the daughter relationship. Like I said, Pedro comes in and he kills it. The dialogue that he has, I love the writing of it. I love the science of the world. I'm not going to give too much away. Yeah, you know what's funny? I only found out recently that Pedro is the Mandalorian. I did not know he was the Mandalorian. I didn't know. Huh? I did not know. I know. Forgive me. But there's a science.
I know
to
why.
this movie
I know why.
prospect.
I know why. I won't give you. I won't bail you out. Continue on.
Okay. So there's a science to this movie. The stuff that they have to mine, there's a way that you have to mine it. There's a way you have to get it. And I love worlds where they just kind of throw you in. They don't have to explain every single little thing. It makes it feel like this is a rich world that has existed for centuries, and you're just along for the ride. But nothing is confusing. You know what I mean? It's not confusing, but I highly recommend this movie. If you guys trust me, you like my recommendations. I don't feel as I've misled y'all. But yes, check out Prospect on Netflix. And
Nice.
That's going to be it for tonight. Yeah, thank you all so much for rocking with us. We are about to get out of here. We are going to wrap it up really quickly. Just want to remind y'all about a few things. The Xion Network is having a spin-off show that's going to debut at the end of the month. It's called This Is the End. It's going to be hosted by Mose and his crew, the Four Horsemen. Tell them a little bit about that, Mose.
All right, so this show is called This Is the End, and we are going to be talking about different things in the comic area, in the Barbados comic area, and anything that is pop culture. So we just tried to, at least when we started this show, we are highlighting things that are Barbadian first before we do anything else. So it's going to involve me and my cohorts, the Horsemen, and we're going to be talking about different ideas, different shows, different things, and we're going to break it down bit by bit and give you what our thoughts on or what we think about it and stuff. So maybe some recommendations also. So its debut is at the end of the month, which is the 30th, I believe. I think 31st, something. I don't know. 30th September, it was your number. Anyway, it's going to be
the last Saturday.
This show,
the last
right,
Saturday.
last
Of the
Saturday.
month.
Right. So it's going to be the last Saturday of the month, and it's called This Is the End. Y'all, all we're gonna do is put the Discord inside of the chat also, so y'all can go check it out. Check out the Discord. It's live, is always like here, we're inside, and is always different. So y'all can just tune in, and whenever the This Is the End comes on, you all just see it. So yeah.
All right. And Mose, get your link ready for what's going on. We got to give a shout out to Going On Magazine. Going On Magazine is an entertainment magazine, is an online entertainment magazine created by DJ Simmons and Ep2 Zinga, and it features Barbadian culture. It highlights anything to do with Barbados, whether it's some place to eat, some place to listen to music. And they have the award ceremonies, the Going On People's Choice Awards, and with a ton of different categories. And we want to give a shout out to some of our Xion family, Tracy and Mose himself, who are nominated in the category of Graphic Artist of the Year. There's still time to vote. You have until the 15th of January, so there's still some time left to vote, but you can only vote once. So make sure that when you go through, vote for the person that you think wins. Tracy and Mose going head to head. Who's gonna win?
Who knows?
It's all love.
I don't think.
No pressure. No pressure. It's all love. We're all family still. Mose, you are in Graphic Artist of the Year and Visual Artist of the Year, I believe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. So, shout out to you, man. Good luck. And whatever happens, you still got a home here, man. I want you to know that.
Again, whatever goes that day on the awards, because they're going to have two separate awards. One is going to be on the 30th also, which is an online event, and the 31st, which is going to be an in-house event. Hopefully, we get to do that because of the spike in Corona may have a say in things. So we're just hoping that we get to see each other and be in the company of each other. So just hope that we get to do that. So I haven't seen Trace in a while, so hopefully I get to see him on the 31st. So yeah.
I want a death battle. I want blood. I want to see who wants it more. I want to fight to the finish. That's what I want to see. No? Okay. So the next thing that I want to talk about before we get out of here, I want to tell you guys about the Almighty Street Team art contest. So me and my crew, the Street Team, we are having our first ever official art contest. It ends on February 6th. It's going on all now. I just posted the website. You can go on the website almightystreetteam.net, and it will give you all the rules and regulations. We got prizes too. We ain't just doing an art contest just for the sake of it. The art contest, the first prize winner, you're going to be able to win $150 cash plus a bunch of Street Team merch. I believe the second prize is I forget the cash value of the second prize, but oh, okay, the second prize is $100 cash and a bunch of street team merch, and the third prize is $50 cash and a bunch of merch. So there's a chance for you to win some cool stuff. Go to almightystreetteam.net and read the rules, and yeah, get to join. You know what I mean? Is Street Team. This is me and the creators, our own personal book here at Xion. Yes, we talk a lot about the big guys and stuff like that, but we're always about supporting the little guys too. So it would mean a lot if you guys go check us out. Closing. I want to say shout out to all the people behind the scenes who make this show possible. People like Glenn, Ryan Minister, Jason, Seth, Antonio, all our correspondents, Troy, Fabian, all these amazing people. Mose, thank you for rocking with me, for all this believing in the cause. And of course, our biggest supporters, you, the audience. Thank y'all for coming on, supporting us every week. We can't do it without you. I'm so, it fills my, it gets me right in the chesticles. Right in the chesticles. Give me a second. It's dusty in here. It's dusty.
Allergies? Allergies, sir?
That's the allergies.
Okay.
So,
All right.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Mose, take us out of here.
As usual, be safe, be creative, be you. Peace.
We will see you next week, 5 p.m. Another Xion episode. Later.